Welcome to the history of Denmark.
Denmark, land of Vikings, Lego, and pastries. But beneath its modern facade, the roar of Viking longships still echoes. Imagine fierce warriors sailing icy seas, their raids legendary. These were the Vikings, and Denmark was their heartland. From the 8th to the 11th centuries, they dominated Europe. Their legacy? A spirit of adventure, seafaring prowess, and a certain pragmatic toughness. The Vikings weren't just brutal raiders, though. They were skilled craftsmen, traders, and explorers. They sailed to Iceland, Greenland, even North America centuries before Columbus. Their intricate jewelry, weapons, and runestones reveal a sophisticated culture. Their stories, passed down through generations, still captivate us. This Viking heritage is woven into the fabric of Denmark. Place names, archaeological sites, and even the Danish language itself bear witness to their influence. The Vikings' adventurous spirit lives on in modern Danes' love of travel and exploration. Their pragmatism is evident in the country's efficient infrastructure and social welfare system. And their love of a good story? Well, that's evident in Denmark's thriving literary and filmmaking scenes. From Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales to the gritty dramas of Nicholas Winding Refn, Danish storytelling continues to captivate the world. The Vikings may be gone, but their spirit lives on, shaping Denmark's identity in the 21st century. By the 10th century, the Viking Age was waning. Christianity was spreading, and the lure of plunder was fading. Danish kings began to consolidate power, uniting the land under their rule. Gorm the Old, a fearsome warrior, is credited with uniting much of Jutland in the 10th century. His son, Harald Bluetooth, continued his father's work, conquering Norway and converting the Danes to Christianity. The transition from Viking raiders to a unified Christian kingdom was not without its conflicts. Internal power struggles and external threats from neighboring kingdoms kept the early Danish kings on their toes. But gradually, a new order emerged, with the king at its head and the church as a powerful force. The establishment of the Danish monarchy laid the foundation for centuries of rule. From its humble beginnings in the Viking Age, Denmark emerged as a significant player in Northern Europe. Its strategic location at the entrance to the Baltic Sea gave it control over vital trade routes, bringing wealth and influence. This nascent kingdom, forged in the fires of the Viking Age, would face many challenges in the centuries to come. But the spirit of the Vikings, their resilience, and their adaptability would serve them well as they navigated the turbulent waters of European history. The 14th century saw a unique chapter in Scandinavian history, the Kalmar Union. In 1397, Queen Margaret I of Denmark orchestrated a union between Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. It was a bold move, aiming to create a powerful Nordic bloc. Margaret, a shrewd ruler, understood the importance of unity in a fractious Europe. The Kalmar Union, however, was not a union of equals. Denmark, with its strong monarchy and strategic location, held the upper hand. This bred resentment, particularly in Sweden, which chafed under Danish dominance. Internal conflicts and external pressures, particularly from the Hanseatic League, a powerful trading alliance, strained the union. For over a century, the Kalmar Union held, albeit precariously. There were moments of unity and cooperation, but the underlying tensions remained. Finally, in 1523, Sweden broke away, marking the beginning of the end for the Union. Norway remained under Danish rule for centuries more. The Kalmar Union, though ultimately unsuccessful, left a lasting mark on Scandinavia. It fostered cultural exchange and laid the groundwork for future cooperation. Even today, the dream of Nordic unity persists in some circles, a testament to Margaret's ambitious vision. The 17th century ushered in the age of absolutism in Denmark. Inspired by the French model, Danish monarchs consolidated power, curtailing the influence of the nobility. King Christian IV, a flamboyant and ambitious ruler, epitomized this era. He embarked on grand building projects, expanding Copenhagen and constructing magnificent palaces and castles. Christian IV's reign also saw Denmark embroiled in costly wars, most notably the 30 Years' War, 1618 to 1648. Despite some early successes, the war proved disastrous for Denmark, leading to territorial losses and economic hardship. The age of absolutism, while bolstering royal power, also sowed the seeds of future conflicts. To bolster the Danish economy, the monarchy embraced mercantilism, a system that emphasized state control over trade and industry. Trading companies were established, colonies were acquired in the Caribbean, and efforts were made to promote Danish shipping and commerce. The legacy of absolutism in Denmark is complex. While it led to grand architectural achievements and a period of economic growth, it also resulted in costly wars and social stratification. The seeds of democracy and individual rights were yet to be sown. Section 5. Wars and Transformations, Shaping Modern Denmark. The 18th and 19th centuries were a time of profound change for Denmark. The country faced devastating wars, territorial losses, and the rise of new ideologies. The Napoleonic Wars in particular had a profound impact. Denmark's alliance with France proved costly, leading to the bombardment of Copenhagen by the British in 1807. The loss of Norway to Sweden in 1814 was another blow to Danish power and prestige. The country entered a period of introspection, grappling with its reduced status and seeking new paths to national identity. This period also saw the rise of Danish nationalism and the birth of a distinct Danish cultural identity. Despite these challenges, Denmark underwent significant social and political reforms. The absolute monarchy was abolished in 1849, replaced by a constitutional monarchy. Serfdom was abolished, education was expanded, and freedom of the press was granted. Denmark was transforming into a modern, democratic nation. This era laid the groundwork for the welfare state that Denmark is known for today. The seeds of social responsibility and equality were sown during this tumultuous period, paving the way for a more just and equitable society. Section 6. Welfare State, a New Social Contract. The 20th century witnessed the emergence of Denmark as a social welfare state. Influenced by social democratic ideals, successive governments implemented policies aimed at creating a more equitable society. Universal health care, free education, and generous social security benefits became cornerstones of the Danish model. This emphasis on social welfare was not without its critics. Some argued that it led to high taxes and a bloated bureaucracy. Others worried that it stifled individual initiative and entrepreneurship. However, the majority of Danes embraced the welfare state, seeing it as a reflection of their values of solidarity and social responsibility. The Danish welfare model has been lauded internationally as a successful example of a social democratic society. It has contributed to Denmark's consistently high rankings in happiness and quality of life surveys. The welfare state has become an integral part of Danish identity, fostering a sense of security and social cohesion. However, the welfare state faces challenges in the 21st century. Globalization, an aging population, and changing work patterns are putting pressure on the system. Denmark, like many other welfare states, is grappling with how to adapt its social contract to the realities of a rapidly changing world. Beyond its political and social achievements, Denmark boasts a rich cultural heritage. Danish design, with its emphasis on simplicity, functionality, and minimalism, has earned international acclaim. From Arne Jacobsen's iconic chairs to Bang & Olufsen's sleek audio equipment, Danish design reflects a deep appreciation for craftsmanship and aesthetics. Danish cuisine, too, has undergone a renaissance in recent years. New Nordic cuisine, with its focus on fresh, local, and seasonal ingredients, has put Denmark on the gastronomic map. Restaurants like Noma in Copenhagen have garnered international accolades, showcasing the creativity and innovation of Danish chefs. And then there's hygge, that elusive Danish concept of coziness, contentment, and well-being. Often associated with candlelight, warm blankets, and good company, hygge is an intrinsic part of Danish culture. It's about creating a warm and inviting atmosphere, appreciating the simple pleasures of life, and nurturing social connections. From its design aesthetic to its culinary delights and its embrace of hygge, Danish culture reflects a deep appreciation for quality of life, social connection, and the simple joys of everyday living. It's a culture that values balance, sustainability, and a strong sense of community. Despite its small size, Denmark has long punched above its weight on the global stage. The country is a founding member of the United Nations and a strong supporter of multilateralism and international cooperation. Denmark is a vocal advocate for human rights, democracy, and sustainable development. Denmark is also a leader in green energy and environmental protection. The country has set ambitious goals for reducing its carbon emissions and transitioning to a renewable energy future. Danish companies are at the forefront of wind energy technology, and the country is a model for sustainable urban planning and transportation. Denmark's development assistance program is one of the most generous in the world, reflecting the country's commitment to global solidarity. Denmark provides aid to developing countries in areas such as education, healthcare, and poverty reduction. As a small nation in an increasingly interconnected world, Denmark understands the importance of international cooperation and global citizenship. The country's commitment to multilateralism, sustainability, and development assistance reflects its values and its belief in a shared future for all. Innovation is deeply embedded in the Danish DNA. From the iconic Lego bricks that have sparked the imaginations of children worldwide to groundbreaking advances in wind energy technology, Denmark has a long tradition of creativity and ingenuity. Danish companies like Vestas and Siemens Gamesa are global leaders in wind turbine manufacturing, supplying clean energy solutions to countries around the world. Denmark's expertise in wind energy is a testament to its commitment to sustainability and its ability to turn challenges into opportunities. Denmark is also home to a thriving startup ecosystem, with Copenhagen emerging as a hub for tech innovation. Danish startups are making their mark in areas such as fintech, life sciences, and clean technology. This spirit of innovation is also evident in Denmark's approach to social policy. The country is known for its willingness to experiment with new ideas and find creative solutions to social challenges. Denmark's flexible labor market and its focus on education and lifelong learning foster a culture of adaptability and innovation. From its toy industry to its renewable energy sector and its vibrant startup scene, Denmark continues to demonstrate its capacity for innovation. This legacy of ingenuity, combined with a strong social conscience, positions Denmark to thrive in the 21st century. Denmark's story is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. From its Viking roots to its embrace of social democracy, Denmark has navigated the currents of history with resilience, adaptability, and a strong sense of community. The country's journey has been marked by both triumphs and tragedies, but throughout it all, the Danish spirit has endured. Today, Denmark stands as a beacon of social progress, environmental responsibility, and cultural innovation. Its welfare state provides a safety net for its citizens, its commitment to sustainability sets an example for the world, and its cultural achievements continue to captivate and inspire. But Denmark is not a utopia. The country faces challenges like any other nation. Income inequality is on the rise, integration of immigrants remains a complex issue, and the welfare state is under pressure to adapt to changing demographics and economic realities. Yet, Denmark's history provides grounds for optimism. The country has overcome adversity in the past, and it has a proven track record of finding innovative solutions to pressing problems. The Danish spirit, with its pragmatism, its sense of community, and its belief in the power of collective action, will continue to shape Denmark's future. As Denmark looks to the future, it can draw strength from its past. The Viking spirit of adventure and resilience, the legacy of social solidarity, and the commitment to innovation will continue to guide Denmark on its journey. Denmark's story is a reminder that even small nations can make a big difference in the world, and that a commitment to social justice, environmental responsibility, and cultural vibrancy can create a brighter future for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Denmark's history. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications. We appreciate your support.